Hi, this video is kind of a mess, but in a good way. I didn't ever really film an intro, so that's what this is. Hi, if you don't know me, my name is Madeline, and I read a lot of books. In this video, I am going to see how many books I can read or listen to while working a full-time job. I work 40 hours a week. It's a lot. I work at a manufacturing company where we ship out books, and I'm allowed to listen to music or listen to audiobooks. So I listen to a lot of audiobooks at work, and I wanted to see just how many I could listen to within a week. So that's what this video is, and we're gonna go straight into Monday now.
So if you don't know, I have a 40-hour week job. I have a big girl job now, and I love it. I do. I'm sorry, this angle is horrible. Basically, I package books. We ship out books and stuff. Not any name brand stuff, but yeah, I love it. I love it so much. I wanted to see how many books I read or listen to within a week, because I'm thankfully allowed to have my phone on me, and I'm allowed to listen to music or audiobooks. So right now I'm currently listening to Queen of Shadows. I'm really trying to get that book done. So maybe I'll get that book done today at work. If not, I also have The Housemaid queued up, which is on my July TBR, which I've been very bad at reading my July TBR. I've only read one book off of it. So I'm about to go into work. It's gonna be hot today, and I will talk to you guys on my lunch break to give you an update on how much I've listened to. And then also when I get home, I'll also read too. Hi, it's noon, so I'm on my lunch break right now, and good news and bad news. Good news, we get free books sometimes if you can just get them. This, in perfect condition. It's large print, so the print is huge, but honestly, who cares? Deli Alderton's good material. Free book, that's nice. Bad news, I'm leaving work today early at 2, so in 2 hours. I haven't been able to say it without crying. To put my dog down, my family dog. So yep, okay, I need to relax. We've known for a while. He's just old, I've had him since I was for 12 years now. He was our first dog as a family, and my parents' house is an hour and a half away from where I live right now, so I'm gonna drive there, and he's gonna be put down at home. I didn't know you could do that. But we've known that it was coming, it's inevitable. He's had a hard time recently, but reading wise, sorry to just throw that news out. I have gotten to chapter 55 in Queen of Shadows, and it's getting crazy. I'm intrigued to know what the tandem reads are gonna be about. I don't know. There's just so much going on. So much has happened. I don't even know. I'm trying to just distract myself about the thing with Buckeye. His name's Buckeye. But yeah, I have a really sad lunch. I was in Columbus all day yesterday, so I didn't get a chance to go to the grocery store. So my lunch is pretty sad. It's a Nutella sandwich and a granola bar. So I'll probably get a snack when I leave here to go home. I have about 4 hours left of the audiobook, I think. I don't know, between my drive there and back and the rest of my work shift, I might be able to finish it today, which would be amazing. But yeah, today is not gonna be fun this evening. I'm gonna eat my lunch. Bye. Hi, I just left work, and it's time to go say goodbye to my puppy baby. Reading wise, I'm on chapter 64 now in Queen of Shadows, and it's getting even more crazy, and I'm enjoying it. I might be able to finish reading it, but I think I'm gonna read the last chapter at home, with the physical copy of the book, and I'll film my reaction to it. But yeah, tomorrow I'll probably start reading Housemaid or listening to Housemaid at work. I'm missing 2 hours of work today, so probably Wednesday and Friday I'll either come in early or stay later an extra hour. So 2 more hours extra of listening to audiobook. So yeah, I'm gonna drive and listen to the audiobook. If anything comes up, I'll talk to you guys, but yeah. Well, that was not fun. No, not one bit. That was not fun, but we're not going to talk about it. We're going to talk about books, okay? I'm pretty sure I'm on chapter 71 now in Queen of Shadows. I am going to try to listen to as much as I can on the way home. And if I get to the last chapter, I will film it with my better camera, so we won't have this shitty ass iPhone camera view anymore. Hopefully that'll cheer me up and distract me, so I don't cry too much on the way home.
Spoiler alert, I barely listened to any of the audiobook on the way home because I was too busy crying, so that's all the footage from Monday. I can't continue the video without doing a little tribute for Buckeye, so get your tissues ready.
took a shower, okay? That's mostly why my hair is wet, but also it's just hot and I'm still sweating from my little jog this morning. I started going on jogs. This is only the second day doing it, but yesterday I felt a lot better after doing it. So I'm gonna try and keep doing it to see if it helps me feel like awake and refreshed at work. I looked a lot worse right when I woke up, but my eyes feel really swollen just because yesterday was hard. I was not able to finish Throne of Glass. I'm very close to finishing it. I'm gonna listen to up to the last chapter at work, and then I'll record me actually physically reading the book of the last chapter when I get home. But after I finish listening to basically the end of Throne of Glass, it's Queen of Shadows. I'm sorry, I just woke up. Of Queen of Glass. It's not Queen of Glass, it's Queen of Shadows. When I am done listening to the end of Queen of Shadows, I'm then gonna start The Housemaid, which I'm really excited for. I haven't listened to like a scary book yet at work yet. We'll see if I'm just like looking behind my back or whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna go get a Red Bull because I need it. I'm tired, my eyes hurt, and I miss my puppy. Yeah, that's all. Hello, I'm on my lunch break. I'm eating leftover Chipotle, and I did get to the final chapter of Queen of Shadows, and so far it doesn't seem like there's gonna be like the craziest ending ever. I'm excited to see what happens in the last 3 books. And also, I'm like chapter 35 in The Housemaid, and everything like seemed to calm down, but there's still like a million questions. There's a lot. I can't wait to figure out or find out like what does all of it mean. Yeah, it's going good. I might be able to finish The Housemaid, which is nuts, which means that I've already finished the end of a book and read a whole other book so far this week, and it's only Tuesday, so I will talk to you guys later about if I finish The Housemaid or start other books or not.
Hi. It is later on Tuesday. I'm sorry about yesterday not having a lot of content. It's just, you know, when I had to go do what I had to do, that wasn't exactly fun. And I tried to listen to like Queen of Shadows on the way there and back, but it was a lost cause. But it's okay because today's a new day. It's still been hard. It's okay. So last night I didn't film it, but I did annotate Out on a Limb, which it has been one of my favorite books. So that's what I did book-wise last night, was just annotate this. I had to get on Amazon and buy a used copy of the old cover because I like the old cover better. That's what I did last night book-wise, or else I probably would be done with Queen of Shadows right by now. Speaking of, I am here with my annotations. When I was at work, I have this also on my Kindle. I have it on just everything, physical form, audiobook, and the Kindle. And when I liked the part, I paused it and then went into my Kindle and highlighted it. I still have to annotate half the book, basically, but I am going to read this after I talk about this book, The Housemaid, that I read in full today, or listened to while I was at work. I think I'm gonna stick with a 4 stars on it. The last like mystery or thriller type book that I've read, like probably within like the past 4 months, has been just Mary Kay Andrews books, and no offense to her, I don't think her writing's for me. I have not liked either books that I've read by her. I think I'm gonna read her like most popular one and then I'm done. I love this book so much. Basically, if you don't know what it's about, this girl gets out of prison. She's really young, probably early 20s, and she's looking for a job, and she's hired as a maid for this really rich family, and the wife is fucking nuts. And also the bedroom that she stays in does not have a lock on the inside, it only locks on the outside. So I've never read a Freida McFadden book before and I loved it. It was really good. Highly recommend. I heard the second book is also really, really good. So I think I'm gonna take longer than a year of owning the second book, like I did with this one, and actually read it soon, so I can read the third book too. So far I've read 1 full book and then half of this book within my 40-hour week. And I already know what book I'm going to start after, but first I'm going to annotate and finish reading the last part of this. So I'm going to do that real quick.
Is that your Band-Aid in the shower?
Yeah, let me get it. I'll go get it. That was embarrassing. Not me just fully annotating and underlining like a whole page. So that's really good. I finished annotating all the way up to the last chapter and I'm going to read it right now. So also, this is my bookmark. It's an ACOTAR bookmark. It's actually an ACOMOF bookmark, but I'll link it below. I got it from Etsy. It was really cute. Oh, look at Cheez-It. Isn't he so cute? Done. Now I just have the last 3 books, and the next 2 is the tandem read, and I'm scared. Like, I keep having like predictions of, oh, this is gonna happen, and then I'm completely wrong. I thoroughly enjoyed this. This is probably one of the longest books I've ever read. It's almost 700 pages. No, it's like 650 pages. I'm gonna fill out my little journal, and I need to sit on a rating for this. I'm probably gonna go with 4 stars, maybe 4.5, but I'll explain all my in-depth ratings at the end of this video. I have this page or this section in my reading journal with the series that I've been reading, and it's already 2 full pages and now a 3rd full page, and I'm gonna have to add another section after July. So I'm going to start more series, I know it. So I just filled out my reading journal, and I am now going to start my next book, which is The Rom-Commers by Catherine Center. I got the pink sprayed edges. I'm very excited to read this. I just read a Catherine Center book recently, one of her older ones, and I enjoyed it. And I also love The Bodyguard and Hello Stranger, so I have high hopes for this. I don't have the audiobook for this, so I will probably start listening to a different book, but I haven't decided what yet, and I will let you guys know when I do. I think I am just going to wait on reading. I'm gonna go do some stuff around the house, and I'll let you know and talk to you guys when I start this book. It's a YA. It's very YA. I'm not gonna think too much about it. I also found this little manifesting word search at work. It was free, so I took it. So I did that last night. I will probably finish Alex Approximately today at work, just because I'm there an extra hour and it's so short, and it's YA, so it'll be quick. And then I have a bunch of stuff downloaded on Libby, so I don't know what I'm gonna pick, but I'll let you guys know.
Hello, I look so greasy and gross because I've had a long day. It's been crazy, so just ignore me looking kind of awful. I am about an hour and a half left from finishing Alex Approximately, and I don't recommend it. I'm not like in love with it. Right now I'm feeling like a 2 stars. I bought it last year during the summer because I just like the cover. I really just want it off my TBR. I don't know if I'm gonna get rid of it because I like the cover and I think it'll look cute on my bookshelves. I'm not a fan. I do still have like a bunch of audiobooks queued up on Libby, and I don't know what I want to read yet or listen to. I'm gonna eat my lunch, and I'll talk to you guys after work and let you know my final thoughts on Alex Approximately and let you know what I pick for reading for the rest of the day.
One eternity later.
It is quite a bit after work. It is 7:30 and I'm just now updating you guys, so I'm sorry. But I've been editing a video, so that's my excuse. At work, I did finish listening to Alex Approximately by Jen Bennett. I don't think I would recommend. It was fine. It was not the worst YA book I've ever read, so I have to give it credit for that. But when I was deciding what book to start next. I was watching Destiny Said Was new video recommending books based off of Taylor Swift's debut album, and she talked about The Right Move, and I was like, that's a sign. So yeah, I started that book. And I think I'm only like maybe 10 chapters in, maybe less than that honestly, but I like it a lot. There's gonna be a fake dating, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, and it's about basketball. It's the second book in the Windy City series. I'm excited to read it more tomorrow probably. I think this evening I'm gonna really try and focus on this video, so I don't know how much I'm actually gonna read, but so far, I mean, this is my second full book, like 2.5 books. Hi!
Left.
After I'm done working on this video, I might start reading the physical copy of the Rom-Commers, because I really want to read that. But yeah, that's the update. I mean, that book, it was just so YA. If I was like in high school, I would probably enjoy it. But they do like mention sex and stuff. So I'm trying to gauge like, how old should you be reading this book? You know what I mean? I don't know. My cat's meowing at me, so I'm gonna go get him. But yeah, that's the update. So an ick that I have right now with one of the with one of the main characters. So she moved into her best friend's brother's house because she doesn't have anywhere to live. He's very particular. He has like all his books in alphabetical order, and she just like rearranged all his books and like his space and stuff. And in my head, I don't live in a place that like I own. I live with other people. And I was like so cautious about like not getting in anyone's space or like taking up space or reorganizing anything or touching other people's stuff. Like, I don't know. It just seems disrespectful in my opinion, but it's also a book and it's fictional. So maybe I'm just overlooking it. There's something in my teeth and I'm sorry. That's all.
2 seconds later.
Okay, first off, I'm sorry the lighting is bad. Second off, I didn't even say what book I was talking about. I'm talking about The Right Move by Liz Tom Ford. Or is it Tom Forday? I don't know. Third off, I'm just a dick. I guess she just did it to like make him upset or like annoy him, because she literally just said, oh, if you want, I can move all my stuff back and out of here. Well, never mind. I'm just an asshole. Hi. It is noon on Wednesday because I woke up late and I just didn't film like an intro or anything. But update on reading. I am now getting through The Right Move. I'm liking it, but the main character has said the C word twice, and I don't like it when men use the C word. I don't know, it's just a personal thing. The guy in Twisted Hate used the C word like every chapter, I felt like, and I hated it. So I feel like this would be a 5-star if that wasn't the case. I have probably like less than 2 hours of listening to it, so I would definitely finish it. And then I don't know what I want to start. Yeah, I'm gonna eat my lunch, and I'll talk to you guys later about reading updates. There's a few elephants in the room I want to address. Hi, I'm sorry if this angle looks bad. The lighting's horrible. I'm tired. The past 2 days I had to work 9 hours instead of just 8, and for some reason that extra hour does a lot, and I've been really bad at updating you guys. I've been editing this video for like the majority of this evening, so I haven't read anything besides at work. I did finish The Right Move, which was good. I'm gonna give it a 4 stars, I think, because him saying the C word just did not sit well with me. I don't know why. It was still a good book. I'm excited to read the next 2 books, or maybe the last 2 books in the series. I don't know if she's coming out with another one, but I also did start The Goal. So far I'm only on like chapter 3. You know, there's not much to say. I always forget in between the books in the off-campus series like who is everybody, but I'm starting to remember. Yeah, I thought I'd give you guys a shitty update rather than no update. I'll see you guys in the morning. I don't have to go into work early, so I'll actually film in the morning.
I did not film anything on Friday. Go me. Yeah, I didn't film anything on Friday of that week, but you didn't miss much. I'm going to do a little recap of all the books that I read throughout this week. Starting off strong, I finished reading Queen of Shadows. It was about half the book that I needed to finish, so I'm gonna count that as 0.5 of a book. I gave this book like 4.75 stars. It was almost 5 stars, but I don't know. I don't know why. After Heir of Fire, this series, I just did not enjoy it as much. I don't know why. Maybe the last 3 books I'll enjoy more, but not a bad book though. Love her writing.
Alan.
Yes, honey?
Hello.
Hi?
Hi.
Hi! After I finished reading Queen of Shadows, I read The Housemaid by Frida McFadden, which was my first Frida McFadden book I've ever read. I ended up giving it 4 stars. When I was halfway through the book, it felt like it was over, like we resolved everything, but we did not. No, we sure did not. And I did not see anything coming within this book, so that's how you know it's like a good mystery or thriller. And I've heard the second book is way better than the first one, so I need to get on that and actually read it. But yeah, I recommend, and I will be reading more of this author's books. So after The Housemaid, I read a young adult book called Alex Approximately by Jen Bennett, and I did not like it. I bought this last year during the summer. It's been sitting on my TBR for the whole duration of the year that I've owned it because I haven't really liked any young adult books that I've been reading recently, at least romance-wise. I didn't have high expectations, and my expectations were correct. I did not like this book that much. Gave it 2 stars. It wasn't the worst I've ever read, but I did read the whole thing, like within a day. So I then listened to The Right Move, which is the second book of the Windy City series by Liz Tomford. The first book in this series I hated because I did not like the main guy. I feel like that's a very popular opinion. Most people don't even finish that book. I will always finish a book no matter what because I don't know why. I just do. I did thoroughly enjoy this book. I annotated it. The only thing I did not like that didn't make it a 5-star because I love this author's writing was when he used the C word. But yeah, when he said the C word multiple times, I was like, no. It's giving me the ick, so I could not give it a 5 stars. But there's still 2 more books in the series that I'm excited to read that are both baseball books, and the last one is about the character that I'm most excited to read about, but it's not out yet. Enjoyed this. I recommend this series so far. I then picked up The Goal. I have 2 copies of it because I'm weird. I have all of the books in the off-campus series with the blue sprayed edges, and I also have been collecting all of the original covers and then annotating them. Now, I liked this book a lot. I honestly think it's my favorite book, or at least like my favorite couple so far in this series, but it was just so repetitive because I feel like the first half of the book was just recapping everything we already know that like happened. And I get it, you need all of that context to like build like a connection to the relationship of the 2 characters, but I don't know. I guess I just wish in like the last book maybe we saw glimpses of this or something. I don't know what it needed. I'm not an author, so I wouldn't ask me, but it needed something. Too much of it focused on stuff that we already knew that happened, and I feel like we focused more on the stuff that happened rather than like building the relationship, just in my point of view though. So, but I still enjoyed it. This was my favorite couple out of the series so far, so I gave it 3 stars. And I believe the last book, called The Legacy, is literally just like a novella novel with all the couples and such. I'm excited to read that and then read more of Elle Kennedy's books because I do actually like her writing. Also included in this video that I talked about was The Rom-Commers by Catherine Center. Lost the dust jacket to this. And I also haven't even finished. I am like maybe 50 pages in, and it's been like 2 weeks since I filmed this video. In total, I read a total of 4.5 books within 1 work week, which I feel like is pretty good. And that's just Monday through Friday. I think I've probably finished another book over the weekend, but we're not going to talk about it. But yeah, that is all that I have for this video. I will say, just a disclaimer so I don't get canceled, it does not matter how many books you read. If you read 1 book within a week, or if you read a book every day, fantastic. It doesn't matter. Reading is just fun no matter how much you do or don't do. I'm just lucky to be able to listen to audiobooks while I work, because if I didn't, I don't think I would read 1 book within a month. But yeah, that is all for this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye. I know, everyone has to do it.